Hello, this is Peter, Kenshin1913, and this is another Getting to Know Kenshin1913 Holiday Edition. So what am I going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about my top 5 Christmas movies. So let's start off. We're going to start from 5 up to 1. So the first one is number 5, The Ref. This movie stars Dennis Quaid, Kevin Spacey, and some other chick. I don't remember what her name is. Anyways, it's about a cat burglar who pretty much on Christmas Eve steals some stuff from like a Connecticut town, and what ends up happening is he ends up getting a little sloppy, and he gets sort of almost caught. So he hijacks these this married couple, this dysfunctional married couple, and takes them back to their house where they have to make Thanksgiving, or they have to make Christmas Eve dinner for the Kevin Spacey's family, and hilarity ensues. It's a terrific, it's a really funny, a really funny Christmas movie. And I really enjoy it because it reminds me a little bit of my family, where back in the day we used to be pretty dysfunctional around the holidays, and luckily that's kind of calmed down a bit. But yeah, and it's just really hilarious. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, I would highly suggest checking it out. So to number 4, and if you probably noticed, there's going to be sort of a trend for my favorite Christmas movies. So number 4 is Scrooged, starring Bill Murray, and pretty much it's basically a Christmas Carol, but redone in a way that is amazing. So Bill Murray plays Frank Cross. He's this really nasty TV executive who is planning on doing the Christmas Carol story by Charles Dickens as a TV show, literally going on Christmas Eve. Great fun fact about that movie, in case you didn't know, all 4 Bill Murray brothers are in that movie. There's Bill, obviously the main character. There's Joel Murray, which I believe he's one of Bill Murray's brother. I think he's Bill Murray's brother. Then there's another Murray, I forget his name, and he plays Bill Murray's friend. I mean, Bill Murray's brother's friend. I might be having those two mixed up. And then there's finally Brian Doyle Murphy, who plays Bill Murray's dad in the flashback. So pretty much, Frank Cross gets visited by the 3 ghosts of Christmas past, Christmas future, and Christmas present, and he sees that and he changes his ways. It's a really fun take on the Christmas story movie, or the Christmas story period. So once again, check that one out because that's pretty funny. It's a great movie. Number 3 is Elf, starring Will Ferrell, Zooey Deschanel, Michael Caine, I believe. No, not Michael Caine. James Caan. And yeah, it's basically a story about this boy who got left in the North Pole named Buddy the Elf, and he goes to visit his real dad in New York City, and all the hilarity that ensues. And some of my favorite stuff in that movie is like when he's like, "Oh my God, Santa's here! I know Santa! And like one of my other favorite parts is like when he picks up the phone. Will Ferrell, by the way, one of the funniest human beings alive, by the way. He picks up the phone. He's like, "Hey, Buddy the Elf, my favorite color is blue." And then that was like, what the hell? And then Peter Dinklage is also in that movie as pretty much Michael Kahn. He plays a book, like a guy who contracts people to make books, and he needs a children's book by Christmas Eve, and he has to get Peter Dinklage, who is like this fantastic book writer guy. And yeah, it has Zooey Deschanel. She's really good in it. Basically, Will Ferrell's crush in that movie. Bob Newhart is a terrific Papa Elf. Really great. So that one's pretty good too. So number 2 is Die Hard. That's right, Die Hard. Now, Die Hard is not technically a Christmas movie, but it is based during the Christmas time. So that's why it's a Christmas movie. It stars Bruce Willis, Alan Rickman, and that's pretty much all I can remember. And Carl Winslow. Anyways, so what ends up happening in that movie is Bruce Willis, he's a cop. He's going to visit his estranged wife. Or not estranged, but his wife L.A. and then this tower called the Nakatomi Tower, and pretty much that gets taken over by terrorists, and Bruce Willis has to save the day by fighting alone all the terrorists in there. It's a terrific, terrific movie, classic action movie that takes place in on I believe on Christmas. So because there's Christmas decorations all over the place, they're pretty much having a holiday party. It is one of the best action movies based in Christmas. Now, I was gonna say that my favorite movie, the next one, is definitely that. But my brother, we were having a talk about it, and he was saying, "No, your favorite's Die Hard." And I'm like, "No, my favorite's this next one." Die Hard's really, really great, though. Anyway, so finally, drum roll, do again. I can't really. I'm not. Maybe I'll add a sound effect. I don't know. Anyways, my favorite Christmas movie of all time is Bad Santa. Yes, Bad Santa, starring Billy Bob Thornton. I forget what the little guy's name is. And who else is in it? John Ritter, the late great John Ritter, the late great Bernie Mac. Come on, you can't go wrong with that. So, what's the movie about, you're wondering? Well, the movie is about Bad Santa. Pretty much, Billy Bob Thornton. He is a thief who steals. He's pretty much a safecracker, and he pretty much works as Santa along with I forget what the little guy's name is. They do an elf and Santa combo, and then they pretty much steal all the money from the mall. So Billy Bob Thornton is kind of every year he kind of gets worse and worse at his job of trying to hold it together during Christmas or whatever. So until he meets this one kid, and then he kind of starts to get some sort of feelings and stuff. The reason why I love this movie is because Billy Bob Thornton's character is just so amazing that I can't believe that a character like that exists who doesn't give zero fucks about anything. Like, there's this one scene, probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie, is him and the little guy are arguing about keeping it together for the Christmas season, and be like, dude, you gotta hold it together, you can't come into work drunk. And he's eating his salad or whatnot, he's eating his salad at the lunch break during in the food court at the mall, and he's eating, and some lady comes over with her son and says, "Oh, look who it is." And he's like, "Oh, fucking I don't have enough on my fucking plate, and he gotta be dealing with you." And then, "Oh, it's Santa," and he's like, "I'm eating my fucking lunch here." And it's just so funny. I just can't, I don't know. And just the opening when he's talking about how he's gonna kill himself, and then you hear Chopin's thing, and he's just vomiting in the alley. I'm like, man, this is going to be a terrific movie. So that's probably my favorite. And as you can see, there were a lot of comedies on that list, and pretty much that's what I kind of like for some sort of some of my favorite movies are comedy, and a lot of my favorite Christmas movies are comedy movies based in Christmas, or even Die Hard. Because Die Hard's the shit. Anyways, I want to mention a couple honorable mentions that didn't make the list, but I definitely like them as well. There are two of them here. I wouldn't technically call them Christmas movies because they're about a half hour long. I call them Christmas specials, but I probably end up doing a thing. Because all month long I'm going to be trying to do, or at least for the remainder of the month, I'll probably be trying to do my favorite Christmas movies, my favorite Christmas specials, and then my favorite Christmas music. Anyways, so a couple honorable mentions. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, you got Rudolph, you got all those fun songs, Island of Misfit Toys. You got what the hell's his name? Herney? Whatever. I watch it every year. I can't remember his friggin' name because I don't even remember the names anymore. The dentist. The elf who wants to be a dentist. Then you got Charlie Brown Christmas, of course. Gotta watch some Charlie Brown Christmas. People even got those little Charlie Brown trees around, and that's pretty cool, And then finally, the three movies that I was thinking. Home Alone, great movie, great Christmas movie, hilarious movie, a lot of fun during Christmas. Christmas Story, of course. They run a marathon, I think it's on TBS or somewhere, 24 hours on Christmas Day, Christmas Story. Usually I catch it a little bit during the day, a little bit of the whole thing, but I can pretty much recite all the classic lines from that, like fudge, and you'll shoot your eye out and all this good stuff. And then finally, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is another one that I love. Just because I just love the fact of him putting all the lights on the house. Then he gets locked up in his attic and he's looking outside. And because he's thinking about getting a pool, and then he gets screwed out of his thing. It's just a great thing. So what I want you to do, if you want, it's not, you don't really have to. You can just watch the video or not, whatever. Anyways, just post what's your favorite Christmas movie. Do you agree with my list? What movies do you think I should have been on my list that weren't, or even in the honorable mentions? Like, I have a couple I'm thinking of, but I'm not going to say them. So this has been Kenshin1913, and I will see you in the next vlog video. Bye-bye.